Dolead, in a nutshell, we're generating leads on a paid per lead model since 17 years. We are based in France and generating leads in the US since nearly 7 years. We arrived here in 2019, and since the beginning, we're working with PX on home services, and we're scaling more and more into home remodeling with them. We've been working with PX since, as I mentioned, the beginning, so since 2019. I think Dolead first landed in the States and arrived here at LeadScout, and we met PX, and we create at first partnerships because we were small brands from France arriving in the US, and we value a lot the already numbers of partnerships that were created by PX here in the US. So we integrate with them, first mostly non-branded on home security, and then we basically all together with PX walk our way through the branded side since more than 7 years altogether, that category. For us, it comes really down to three things. First, the transparency of PX with the partners we were selling the leads to, and also the quality of the relationship PX was building with those customers. And last but not least, also really the mindset of growing all together, generating value for the customer, and not only for the customer, for the user in the end, and all together across the board. One of the first things that also PX is doing, thanks to your platforms, is having a range of filters, aggregating the demands, also removing bad leads from emails, SMS check and stuff like that. So everything that basically, if we do it on ourselves with direct customers, the cost is on us. So definitely that's something we can rely on with PX. Obviously, it's that beautiful email that we were receiving on a weekly basis. More quality means a higher PPL or higher cost per sales or whatever. And so really that's really stand out for us because we aim to generate the best quality leads for our customers. And the last part is, as I mentioned, the relationship PX created with several huge brands here across the board in the US. That ability to really not wait into all the legal processes and having direct the relationship with them through PX, that also creates that value and allow us to work with the brand easily across the board. For example, when we need to start new categories, that when obviously a new country like the US at start, it was the first time we really launched home security here in the US. And thanks to PX, we were able to really nail it at the moment. So that was really cool to see. The next one is also investigating new category with huge brands altogether, where PX make or create that relationship altogether with that brand, and then we arrive producing the best quality leads possible for them through the platforms. So really that's how we make PX part of our business. Yeah, so definitely it's also a huge value for us that we see in PX. It's one integration for multiple partners, so that's also decrease a lot the noise of integrating multiple, let's say security partners altogether. We only have one integrations and we can connect to several of them if possible. And also the cool stuff is only one standard API to get the feedback loop on the other end. So that means for us, and we really value that at scale at Dolead, is to get back those qualified data. So we basically are able to see if the lead is qualified, contacted. That really help us to understand what are the good campaigns, the right ads, the right landing page, and also in the end, the right user that we are in the end targeting, with all that data that are directly sent back to us on a standard way, with only one feed of API. It's perfect because it's basically allow us to integrate faster, then send those data back also to the networks and improve the quality in the end for our customer, and even to perfectly target the right user that are really interested by the service provided. What we value with PX a lot is the fact that you're pricing the leads based on the quality. So there is, and I always say to customer and to people that the goal is not to generate more leads in the end. because I can generate a lot of leads with fake advertising or bad advertising, right? And that's not my end goal. The goal is really to generate the right sales and the right leads that will convert in the end into a sales. Obviously, my dream will be to generate 100 leads, 100 sales. I know that it's not possible, but that's really where we aim to. And I think the platform with PayX that is basically building a system where we're pricing the leads according to the quality, according to the sales rate, according to the past data, is really that's aimed compared to the market. So we should be priced at the right level based on the quality. And so if we improve the quality, we improve the PPL, and so we improve the volume, etc. So it's basically a flywheel that is going into the right directions, with also adding on top of that, like the full, I would say, like visibility for your customer or for the customer we're working with, the ability to know from where the lead is coming, from what landing page, which ads, etc., and also with everything checked. So branded coverage, etc. I think the first thing for us is really the transparency, the ability to see what's performing, what's not performing. Also the help, like I think we all align that the goal for everyone across the board and on the table, we are 3 people basically sitting across that table, is to grow all together. I'm particularly excited about the momentum PayX is also building into new categories or coming back into, for example, like home remodeling, obviously education as well. So really for us, I think it's the right time to work all together on those parts. The last one is also, I think, reducing the bottom everything across like validation, etc. for creatives, and especially when you're using a huge brand, we know how like people could be picky about it, and so with sending everything to PayX Direct, you have a first level of validation, etc. And if needed, you send it back to the team or to the customer, and that's really, I think, help everyone to scale it even faster. So we really value that work on that side too.